I'm not tripping. I know a lot of people have certain, complaints about certain character rotations here, but I really don't care.
Well,
I love it.
No, do you know what? I love that you bring up character rotations because, like, I love Kakeru's matchup strategy. I was talking about this with Justin yesterday. I'm going to reiterate the point.
Okay.
He's got Bison, he's got Akuma, he's got JP on the odd occasion. But that rotation and how he picks characters for specific players. And when he goes up against someone who uses either Akuma or Bison, he picks the opposite character. Okay. So if you're using Bison here, then he'll go and pick Akuma.
Okay.
If you go and pick Akuma, he'll go and pick Bison. And sometimes I think, why don't you just rock the mirror? I think you're good enough to do that, but he's got a strategy there. Now, DCQ, he was one of the strongest JP players in Season 1. And then obviously when JP had a lot of fluctuations and trials and tribulations in his life, you know, he had to get put down a little bit and he learned a bit of Bison.
Quality.
All right, listen, he learned a bit of Bison. And then as he got better and stronger with the Bison, JP got some new toys. So I think he's kind of one of the players that's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Is like, do we continue to use Bison? Because I think depending on the character you pick, picking Bison and JP, even with Kakeru as well, that's a tall order to handle both of them mentally and having to know all the subtleties and nuances. Or does he just go back and stick with JP, just in general? So
I would love to see the mirror personally. It's just off the strength if like you mispace a scissor kick, you can get a cool punish, like a stand jab, crouch jab, whichever, into scissor kick, and then that's the guaranteed guess when they close. So, I don't know, man. The Shotokan style is good, but I mean, to be honest with you, like we could talk about matchups all day, but a lot of the M.Bisons that I've seen this weekend, they're not reckless with scissor kicks. Like they really take their time, they space out because they know they're in danger against neutral jumps and stuff like that. So they're definitely primed and ready to just play that neutral out.
Well, this is what I was talking about again with Justin. It's the spacing has changed for Bison. So now, what developers want in fighting games now is they want people to interact as much as possible. Whether you're whatever archetype it is, I don't care what your personality trait is. It's like you guys are gonna be in as much interaction as possible. Right. And interactions are just like risk. You can't eliminate them, but you can mitigate the amount of guesses you have. And that's why I say the higher damage output characters are probably in a better position because the more damage you do, when it's not your turn, you got 1 or 2 extra guesses because it's like, I've just landed 70%. I've got a little bit of time.
A little bit of human error on top of that.
See? Told you. You pick Bison,
Akuma.
I'll pick Akuma.
Yeah,
and if it was the other way around, I'll swap.
There you go.
That's what they're going to do here. Now, Kakeru is top spot on his World Warrior with 90 points. No Japanese player has over 100 points in the World Warrior because that's how hard it is. It's an ocean of talented players. That's what it is.
It's safe to say he the strongest on his block, obviously.
And that's saying something.
Okay. All right, we in the corner. Time to guess. No reversal city is the question. You know what's so crazy? It has to be a hard read for you to get out the corner. You have to do EX Shadow Rise, right? OD Shadow Rise. But the meaties are just too good.
Or you can do Psycho Crusher to push him out a little bit, or a Drive Rush Cancel. Sometimes Drive Rush Cancel and block is used to generate some space.
Most of us have the Wake Up for Bison. Yeah. But no, you're right on that too as well, for sure.
Oh, trying to get shimmy there, and it's going to be a cinematic.
Oh my God, are we going to dash in first with the fist? Yes, just to buy some time for the drive gauge to recover. I like that. Oh, I tech too. Yeah. Human error, jammers. Oh, I would have tech too, man. I don't blame him.
But it's rough because his heavies do 0.5 drive stops, and they're plus a block. You're not going to sit there like an egg the next time. You're not going to do it. You have to do something.
Do something, yeah. You're going to sit there like an egg. That's true. All right. It's getting a little claustrophobic here. This is what Akuma needs for a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah, these are 2 of the best characters that are suffocating their opponents in the corner.
Nice.
Slowly and steady. Good anti-air. And he's done it again. He's realized that delayed evil knee does work. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Nice and easy.
You know, I was going to highlight the crouch base anti-air, but I don't think he's as bad as at this point. But you know what, I'll talk about it. So one of my favorite things about Bison is after counter hit on crouching fist, you can get the back fist, right? The jab, depending on the range, of course. Sometimes they'll like go right under if you do it too early. But I like the fact that a lot of Bison players implemented a crouching fierce, right? And then, because sometimes if they just jump in with an empty button, right, they don't get the counter hit to the juggle. Yeah. So they'll just go crouching fierce, wait, into drive rush, into, you know, pressure, meaties and stuff like that, etc., etc. But it looks like we're going to the character selection, jammers. What you think?
Well, he's ruminating right there, but it looks like he's going to stick with the Akuma because the biggest problem was, as you identified, it was delayed tech. He's not going to swap characters. And of course, you need to realize, sometimes you need to remember when you're playing against Bison, it's easy to put the bomb on. Like I said, from SF5 to this, this is easier to do. It's just hit confirm the bomb. You know, command grab, there's no risk, it's not locked behind the mechanic, it's just do the combo. And that leads back to your fundamentals, your situation awareness. If you made a mistake, your reward is our Psycho Mind's gonna be on you. After that, I can't help you, because even I suffer.
Yeah. I mean, of course, the wiser choice is to take the throw, but how many throws can you take depending, of course, on the situation, the life gauge, of course, even the drive gauge.
So he's opted to slow things down and play 20 miles an hour, at least for now anyway. No whip punish with the sweep.
See the spacing difference now from Kakeru? He ain't trying to engage too much.
Dude, you got to be vigilant and meticulous with this stuff now because of what happened in that last game. And again, once he's able to get around and give himself a little bit more leeway, we might see the aggression meter dial up a little bit.
Trying to bait out possibly a double reversal. Just avoid the chip in general until he can keep the drive gauge a bit healthy. Oh no, there you go. Every little hit counts. Trying to hold up forward. Of course, maybe that was a backdash.
Whatever it was. Oh, well, whatever it was.
Speaking of which, I thought it was going to cross up too. 3 dash up.
There we go, just backing away. He's doing a lot of things in hesitation. I noticed, yipes.
It's tough, man. I mean, we talking on the side of DCQ?
On the Kakeru. He's doing things in hesitation right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's made out of styrofoam, right? So I can see he's trying to play super safe. Oh, right there it is. I like how he tried to delay the stand strong. I don't think Kakeru's going to tech at any point in time. Oh, speaking of which, wow! Human error right in front of us. I'm so sorry. Is that commentator's curse? Possibly? No?
I believe that's called dead on arrival.
Ship it.
I believe that's called dead on arrival. It's almost as if you know what you're talking about.
Ow, that's terrible. I actually thought he was going to take at least one throw, but then again, he was in burnout. He could have got chipped out, of course, right? So he had to make an executive decision on wake up.
Yeah, so DCQ is a little bit different than Hot Dog. He's either going to jump out or backdash. He's not going to, these guys are not doing wake up drive reversal. They want to keep that drive meter for the damage. And speaking of damage, we put that cherry on top of the cake for that round with the perfect, and he actually needs this round. This is vital for Kakeru right now.
This is tough, yeah. Against Bison, breadstick to a donut, this is tough. Wow, try to go for maybe a jump back jab, I believe, possibly, for the delay or late reaction anti-air. Wow, we've seen the target combo. We was ready, Kakeru. He is familiar with the character. This is one of his mains, of course.
Hey, listen, he's called the perfect parry prince in SFL Japan for a reason. He tried to bait something there, but DCQ did not bite, so the reward is the Psycho Mind once again. Forward throw, take another one.
I like that, respecting the parry, right? Speaking of the prince. Oh, we out of there.
He can't get hit by a counter hit.
Plus frames.
That thing cannot say counter hit. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Off the tray, still get advantage? Bison, the privilege. I love it. You deserve to be rich. Look at this. Throw Loop City. This is my favorite serial camera. Oh my God.
Oh, back. Oh, man.
Yo, tell me how he called that out. That was God. Like the man did jump in, already charging the Shadow Rise just for any option. Wake up.